All right, so we are officially starting. Well, we're kind of still doing the same thing. We're still doing multi-step equations. Okay, do you guys remember that from the other day? Okay. Do you guys remember the steps by any chance? Without looking at your notes, can you remember the 5 steps that we talked about?
Well, that's PEMDAS.
Well, sort of PEMDAS. You're kind of on the right track, but there were 5 steps. Like when we have a multi-step equation kind of like this, what was the first thing I told you to do? Everybody's kind of looking at their notes, but
Oh, you got equal. Line down the equal line.
well, we're going to do the line, but what else? Distribute, okay? If you need to, write these down. Step number 1, we're going to distribute. Do you guys like the black screen, by the way? Something different?
Yeah.
You like that? Black with white? Just something different instead of whites. Everybody uses a white screen. I want something different, okay? Now, after step 1, what was step 2? After we distribute, what do we do? Do you guys remember? Do what? That's what the distribution is going to do. It's going to take care of the parentheses. So after we distribute, what do? Huh? Sort of, you can. Okay, here we go. Combine what? Like terms. There we go. We're going to combine the like terms. Okay. Now, here's where remember step 3 and step 4 were kind of the same. What was step 3 and step 4? Do you guys remember? Remember letters, what did I say? Letters left and what? Numbers to the right. Oh, that looked really weird. Okay, so what was step 5? Step 5 was just simply solve. You guys remember this now? Yes? Yes, no? All right, so let's talk through this problem. This is just a quick warm-up. Now, what we're gonna do today, I don't have like official like computerized slides. We're still in the same TEKS. We're still in A5A. We're still solving multi-step equations with the variable on both sides. We're still doing all that, but today I'm gonna throw one little minor hiccup at you, okay? I'm gonna tell you what to do when the variables cancel themselves out. Now, this one won't do that, but they will here in a minute, okay? All right, so here we go. Let's distribute. What's 6 times 2? 12 what? X, good. What is 6 times 6? Negative 36. Now, I need to make sure that I talk slower because my mom and her husband, Ron, like to watch my videos in Oklahoma City. And they're old. They are old people. And they said I talk too fast, so I'll make sure I slow down for you. Okay? I mean, you got to slow down for the old people, like the elderly. Okay? All right. Just kidding, Mom, kind of. All right, here we go. So, I know, I was kind of making fun of him. All right, what's negative 7 times negative 2? Positive 14x. What is negative 7 times 28? Negative 7 times 4? Negative 28. All right, I do that all the time. Okay, so here we go. Now we did combine. We combine like terms. There's nothing to do. Now what? Letters left. Numbers what?
Right.
Numbers right. Good. So I've got 12x. That stays here. Yes. Negative 36. What do I do? Move it to the other side and make it a positive 36. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Cool. What about the other side? What do we do with the 14x? Move it over. Make it a what? Negative 14x. And what do I do with this negative 28? Leave it here, negative 28. What is 12 minus 14? Negative 2x. And what is 36 minus 28, guys? 8. And now what? What do I do from here? Negative 2x equals 8. I divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. X equals what? Negative 4. Okay. So we're good here. We remember the multi-step equations, yes? We remember the multi-step equations, variables on both sides. We distribute. I see a lot of people nodding. Show me 1 to 5 where we're at on this. Okay, I see a lot of 5s. I see a lot of really big numbers, 4s. Okay, I see some good numbers. Okay, so we're going to continue to work on this. Okay, I'm not blowing that off and say, okay, we're done with this. Today we're going to get a lot of practice. Okay, we're going to get a lot of practice in. Okay. Today's gonna be pretty simple because I'm not gonna talk for 45 minutes just to talk for 45 minutes. Okay, that's not who I am. All right, let's change this up a little bit. So, new problem. I thought I had it right here. There it is. It's over on. Oh, I got it. Okay, I've got it right here. Next problem. I've got these written down. -4, parentheses, 2x plus 1 equals -8x minus 2. I wanted to make sure I had the paper because these are really hard to come up with off the top of your head. All right? All right, I'm going to let you guys work for just a second. I'm going to pause the video. Remember, distribute, combine like terms. Let's see how far down we can get until we get confused, okay? Do as far as you can. Ready? Go. Okay, are we stuck yet? Anybody? Some people, yes. Did you get down to where you got to the letters left, numbers right thing? Okay, well, where are you?
The very end, I just don't know if the division thing.
The division?
With a 1.
Okay. With a 1?
Yeah.
There's not a 1. Okay, let's talk about it. All right, so it's going to be a little bit different, so let's distribute. Somebody walk me through it. Well, I'll walk you through it. What's -4 times 2? -8x. And then what is -4 times 1? -4 equals -8x minus 2. There's nothing I can do on the right-hand side. There's nothing I can do on that side, so I'm just gonna bring it down and wait for the next step. Now, -8x, bring it down, correct? What do I do with that -4? Move it over, so I got +4. What do I do with this -8x? Move it over here and make it a +8x, yes? And then what's this, -2, yes? What's -8 plus 8?
0.
Okay, 0x, or just 0. What just happened was our variables just canceled out. Okay, so just stick with me for a second. What's 4 minus 2? 2. So I am left with 0 equals 2. Now, when we are solving the problems, what do we usually solve for? We usually try to get to this point. X equals, just give me a random number. 3, okay. 20, let's go 23. The number of the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Okay, so that's, oh yeah, some people shaking their head no. Oh yeah, I woke up this morning and chose violence. Okay, so if I have, if I have this, everybody with me on this? This would simply mean that there is a 1 still there. That means 1x. Is everybody with me so far? There is still an x available. On this one, we have -8 plus 8. That is 0x, which what is 0 times anything? There's no more x. There's nothing else to solve for. So once you get to this point, once you get to the point where the variables cancel themselves out, you have basically 2 options. You either have a true statement or a false statement. That's what you have. You have a statement, and you need to tell me if it's true or not. Let me ask you this. Does 0 equal 2? No. Think about it. Is 0 the same thing as 2? No. So would that be true or false? That one is false. So underneath that, I'm going to put false. And if something is false in algebra, okay, here's your answer. If it is false, your answer is simply no solution. In other words, there is absolutely nothing I can do. There is no number that will work in this equation to make it true. Nothing. Nothing will work. Okay? Now, we're going to get to a true statement here in just a second. You want to see that? Okay, I want to make sure my video is still working. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep, we're still off and running. All right, is everybody semi-okay with this? Now, somebody said x equals 0. No, x does not equal 0. Okay? Because if I say x equals 0, what you're telling me is that the number that works is 0. 0 can be an answer. That doesn't mean it's canceled out. 0 can be an answer. You can have 0 as an option. But if you say x equals, you're telling me that x still exists. And it didn't cancel out. Does that make sense? As long as the x is still there, it hasn't canceled out. But if you end up with -8 and +8, or -3 and +3, or 5 and -5, or whatever, if they cancel themselves out, you only have 2 options, true or false. That's all you have. Does that make sense? Please nod. Everybody's with me on this? Okay, let's go to a true one. Okay, I was about to erase it. I forgot I have technology. Okay, good. Let's go to this one. -5 minus 9x. I already told you what this answer was going to be, but I want you to find it. I want you to work it out still. Everybody, yes? -8. Distribute first and then combine like terms on the right-hand side. I'm going to let you guys work for a second. Ready? Go. All right. So on the right side, there's nothing to do on the left. Yes? Nothing to do on the left. Let's work on the right-hand side. What is 3 times 1? 3. What is 3 times -3? -9x, and then -8, correct? And on this side, I've got -5 minus 9x. Now, just because I want to do something different, I don't necessarily need to combine like terms. I can actually go ahead and move all of the like terms. I can go letters left, numbers right now. Yes? I can go ahead and do it now. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go letters left, numbers right. Now, you're going to have 3 numbers on the right-hand side. That's fine. No big deal. Go ahead and open them. You're good. Yeah, you're fine. Have a seat. Am I ever against snacks, guys? No, just make sure if you make a mess, just clean it up, okay? All right, here we go. -5, what do I do with it? Do what? Move it. So -5 becomes a what, guys? +5. 9x, I'm gonna keep this here, -9x. Is everybody good so far? Okay. All right, let's go over here. 3. Stays here, +3. -9x. Move it. Becomes a +9x. And then -8 becomes nope, stays there. -8, right? Here we go. What's -9 and a +9? 0. So that canceled, didn't it? What is 5 plus 3? 8 minus 8. 0. Does 0 equal 0?
Yes.
Is that true or false? That is true. So here we go. If you get a true statement, here we go. This is what it means. Your answer is infinite. You have an infinite solution. What is it? What does infinite mean? Never ending. Okay? Infinite goes on forever. Okay? Okay. Unless you're Chuck Norris. Okay, Chuck Norris actually counted to infinity. Twice. Okay? Well, it's a Chuck Norris joke for those of you that don't know. Okay. Chuck Norris is infinity. Okay. Yeah. He actually, some people say he died last year. He didn't actually die. He just got promoted to God's bodyguard. Okay. All right. You know Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the chin? Yeah, now they're called giraffes. All right. All right. Oh, the problem. Here's what I wanted to show you guys. So that one right there, I told you that it was infinite, didn't I? Now, I'm going to prove this to you. This is what I've been doing every class period. I'm going to prove to you that it's infinite. Give me a number between 1 and 20, positive or negative. What'd you say? She said 18. Okay. Positive 18? Okay. Positive 18. So every place I have an X, I'm going to put a what? 18. Now, did I ask you to pick out a certain number? No. Like before class, I never said, hey, here's what I want you to choose. 100%, this is her choice. So I'm going to put an 18 in there, and I'm going to solve it to see if it comes out to be true. And what I mean by true is I'm going to solve it and see if they both come out to be the same size. 6, 7. Okay. I'm going to make sure that they both come out to be the same number on both sides. Sit up, please. All right, so what, you guys have a calculator, don't you? Do me a favor. What is 9 times 18? 162. So this side comes out to be negative 167. Okay. Negative 167. Now, if I did it correctly, what should this side come out to be also? negative 167. Let's see if it works. 3 times, let me draw my line. 3 times 1 minus 3 times what, 18? What's 3 times 18? That is 1 minus 54, correct? So 3 times negative 53. What is 3 times negative 53? Calculators? 159? Negative 159?
Yeah.
Is that right? Negative 159 minus 8, negative 167. They match. You could have picked any number, and it is an infinite number of solutions. That's what it means. That means any number in this equation will actually work. And why the heck do I show you this? Because I don't want you to just know how to solve the problem. I don't want to just teach you this year, hey, this is what math is and here's how you get the right answer. I want you to do more than just solve the problem. I want you to understand what the heck it means. Like, what do you mean by infinite solution? I could put anything in there and it will work. What does no solution mean? Nothing will work. Nothing will come out to be equal on both sides. So as you guys are going through the school year, I want it to be more than just, hey, I want you to solve this problem. I want it to be, hey, I understand the math rather than just, I know how to do the math. Does that make sense? Understand what the math means. Does that make any kind of sense? Okay, I'm going to give you one more problem and I'm going to let you guys pick. You're going to be able to tell me, is it infinite or is it going to be no solution? It's going to be one or the other. Fair? All right, here we go. Let me write it down for you. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. Okay, here's your problem. Work the left side, work the right side, letters left, numbers right, do everything that we normally do. And figure out if it comes out to be true or does it come out to be false, okay? I'm gonna give you about a minute to work. Ready? Go. And we're back. Okay. Really small commercial break. Okay. Somebody walk me through it. 3 times 2 is 6x. 3 times 2 again, positive 6. So we've got negative 3x equals 6 plus 3x, yes? Do you want to combine like terms or do you want to move stuff around first? Huh? Let's move it. All right. Let's move stuff around. Here we go. 6x stays. Negative 3x stays. Positive 6 becomes a negative 6. This positive 6 stays. Positive 3x becomes a negative 3x, correct? Is everybody good? And if you notice, now I've got all the letters on the same side, I got all the numbers on the same side. So now we can do the math. Okay, what is 6 minus 3 minus 3? 0x. So we got 0x, or just 0. What is negative 6 and positive 6? True or false? True. What does it mean? Infinite solutions. And I'm not going to actually work this one out again. I'm not going to do it again. Unless you just absolutely want me to. Anybody? You're like, please don't. Okay. 1 to 5. How do you understand? How much do you understand the infinite no solutions thing? Just that part. 1 to 5. Infinite is, or like true statement, infinite, false statement, no solution. Where are we at on that? Okay. See a lot of good numbers. Good. That's all right. Nothing wrong. So if you're a little bit lower with the numbers, like a 2, 3, 4, okay. Even if you're not a 5 yet, today what we're going to work on when we start working in class is we want to get to where we are a 5. Okay. I want to get you up to a 4, get you up to a 5, to where we fully understand it. Okay. We are getting very close to our first assessment, especially beginning of the year. It is very important that we get off to a good start because whatever you start with is your first grade. Okay, you make a 60 in the class on the first assessment, your grade is now a 60. So we want to make sure we do well, okay? All right, here in a second, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a break, just maybe a couple minutes, just kind of chill or whatever. If you're watching online, make sure you click like, subscribe, share it with your friends, put it on your socials. Okay, all right, go take a break.